Welcome to East Lansing, Michigan, Spartan Stadium and home of the Michigan State Spartans. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will get the first swing of the game. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Give on the inside. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. They're trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Running it back, it's Glover. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Time to take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Virginia Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms There is something special brewing with these Hokies. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Grabbed on the outside, it's Parachek. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get the shot.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Schuster. He's got it. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. The Spartans are marching down the field. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covers 62 yards for the touchdown. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll leave it with him. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Fires to the tight end. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Now, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The give to the lone running back. And he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. Discards a man. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. He's looking to throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Let's it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. He's got it. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Back to the air one more time. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. No good. Guys have missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Schuster. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field and get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something. And you're right. You'll wear your defense out continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense, you're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they got him for the sack.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, the offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Back to pass, it's Schuster. He's got his man. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. The Spartans will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. He's got the back in the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The inside handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Kicks it high and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Michigan State has the ball back and here comes the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Tackled immediately after the catch. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quickly to the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Belling. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he rushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and It's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Coming after it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Handoff to the single running back. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Spartans send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Got his man quickly. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Gets it out fast.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's caught inside the 30. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Now on second down. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Shakes off the defender. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Between the uprights, it's good.
That makes the score. Michigan State 20, Ohio State 3.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on first down, it's 2nd and 7. Trying play action. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to throw, it's Schuster. And it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Old Dominion. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Carter. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Schuster. Quick strike complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Slings it downfield. It's complete. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm. But he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that, too. If he keeps this up, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
The Spartans line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
3rd and goal from way back there. He's looking downfield to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
How about the defense coming through when you needed it the most? They got some yards, had some success on this drive. 2nd and goal, sack. 3rd and goal, sack. Nice job by the defense, sticking with it, coming through in the clutch.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's got room. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Handoff to the lone back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Quick release by the QB.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Fast motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Off play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ibuka. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the counter. Open space at the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. The play action fake. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. It is good.
That makes the score. Michigan State 23, Ohio State 13.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Looking for space. It's Carter. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Parachek. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Line getting set on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. To the air. It's Schuster. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to throw on second down. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Spartans. And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Going up top on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ballard.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that pass is caught at the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Finds his target down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. A catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas is getting dominated today, and, you know, the folks in Lawrence deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 22 to TCU. any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Dropping back, it's Schuster. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good from 58 yards out.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Soft spot in the middle. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And that's good enough for the 1st down.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Ballard. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They're going to throw it again. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And he was able to get back on top of it. Well, after the quarterback put the ball on the deck, he went into damage control mode and was able to get back on top of it.
Yeah, he's really lucky. And you remember, quarterbacks, they're not practicing the same ball security as running backs are, per se, each and every week in practice, but that's no excuse. That quarterback has got to do a better job holding on to the ball.
The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air, it's Howard. Trying to get to him. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They're bringing heat. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things. But find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.